If this your first time listening, take it smooth and just sit slow and consider this your welcome to the Shoot from the Hip show.
All right, you ready to talk some news?
Mm-hmm. Bang.
Okay.
All right, here comes the good stuff, y'all. Get ready for it.
You know what?
It's gonna make your day.
Fuck this up. Well, there's an AIDS memorial anus statue. It's a 9-foot limestone statue.
Hey, did you say AIDS?
Yeah, AIDS. It's AIDS awareness statue, but it's an anus. And the local residents say it looks like a butthole.
Oh yeah, that's appropriate.
So, but I in my trying to write this shit down, I forgot to put where the shit is at.
The AIDS memorial.
Yeah.
Let's see, where would the AIDS memorial?
That's Google. That's your phone.
I will. That's good.
Anyway, how would you feel if there was an AIDS memorial in your neck of the woods?
Hey, man, AIDS
with a
thing
donut-shaped booty hole.
Where is the AIDS memorial?
According to Wikipedia, the National AIDS Memorial Grove, or The Grove, is located at the De La Viega Dell in eastern Golden Gate Park in San Francisco, California.
There it is. I knew it was in Cali. I knew that much.
It might be in San Francisco. I don't know.
San Francisco is
but this is a
San Francisco treat.
Anyway, let's get away from that shit. There's a new iPhone out. iPhone 15.
Move it on.
Like a lot of trolls like to say, nothing has changed. But I don't know what can change, but I do know this. I ain't buying that motherfucker. My iPhone 14. This is a 14. Yeah, this 14 working fine here. So I don't reckon I'll be getting
I know I might
get the 18, but they got rid of the lightning charger. They going
there we go.
USB-C,
That changed.
48 megapixel camera. The phone is lighter, and they have a customizable action button. This button right here.
It's made of titanium, dog. You gonna forget that?
And it's made of titanium, but this is customizable right here.
Okay.
Button.
Yeah.
What you think?
I mean, it's a cool piece of machinery.
Okay, there you go.
You understand me? I know how to give it up on either side of a ledger.
I want the Pixel, to be honest with you.
You understand?
I really want a Pixel.
Shout out to one of my wife's cousins. My wife needed to do a headshot.
For work?
For a new position at work.
Okay.
You know, she got a raise, y'all.
Okay.
And so he come in with this ring. Well, I mean, she brought the ring, but now he's using the ring and he's using his iPhone to take the picture.
Okay, I got you.
And he's swearing up and down by this picture like, see, there's something about that iPhone camera. And I let him cook.
Let him cook.
I said back, yeah, you right, dog. Yeah. James Harden. And so I'm looking at the pictures and I'm seeing a bunch of shadow and, you know, the color tones ain't right. But I'm trying to be polite about it. I just said, I see some shadow.
Sound like a real photographer.
I let it go at that. So the old lady, after he left, was having second thoughts. She's like, I should have tried my other side. I said, yeah, I tried the other side. So I'm thinking she's just going to wear the same thing she had.
Hired somebody to do this?
No, her cousin came over with his iPhone to do this.
Okay.
So he take off, and here I am with my Pixel 6. And she come back out, changed the wardrobe. Now she posted to the other side. And now I'm doing photography style instructions.
Okay.
You know, show me some teeth. Give me a grin. You looking annoyed. Hold your chin up. Turn this way. And bam, I was knocking them hoes out the park.
Yeah.
Good ass pictures. Sent them things to her and she lit up. This is what I'm talking about. I'm like, why you ain't call me in the first place?
You was in the garage sleep.
No, I wasn't. I was at work.
That should have been a Badoon chain.
Hey, yeah, well, my bad. You sitting closer to that one. Hey, no, when you finna tell a joke, dog, you know you finna do it. Hit the Badoon chain.
I don't know them buttons.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You do. You do it all the time.
I just know that.
Okay. All right.
There you go. There go another one.
Yeah. Well, right. Hey, Google Pixel, boy. The hell of a headshot for her.
Okay.
Shout out, man. Here are some pictures that match. Shut up, Google.
All right. There's been some type of Clorox hack that has impacted operations and it's causing all kind of availability issues. Especially, this is not good since flu season is near.
Clorox hack?
Yeah.
Like in their system?
Yeah. They fucking shit up.
Well, somebody else had a hack. Like 23andMe had a hack.
I don't know what that is.
Or one of those genealogy where you spit in it and they come back with where you from and all that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that shit happened recently. Y'all got to watch these hacks, man.
Yeah, you do.
Stop just signing up for shit.
All right, moving along here on the Shoot for Nip show. Morgan State University, which is located in Baltimore, Maryland, had a mass shooting. 5 people shot. No suspect was in custody at the time. Now, they said this was a dispute between 2 groups, and not one. I know one like shooter that's like trying to be a fucking Trumper or
It was
like
white.
that.
It was white people shooting.
It is black people.
I was gonna say, hold up, the wire is real.
It is real.
What's my man name that don't scare?
Don't scare. What do you
The
mean?
gay gangster.
Omar
don't scare.
Omar coming.
Yeah. Y'all better watch out fooling around and be more. They call it that for a reason. Be more careful.
Oh, you think those 5 had to go?
They had to go. Get them gone, dog.
Go on, get them gone.
Traffic getting heavy.
All right. Netflix has ended the DVD area officially. The 25-year run is over.
Damn.
Now, the bad thing about this is people who use DVDs like to watch extras and BTS. There's going to be no more of that. What do you think?
It was coming, man.
I'm surprised it was still lasting this long.
I'm surprised too. And you know what else I recently heard?
Why did it stop?
Because it was tired of that ratchetness.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the guy that runs Redbox,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, man, the hard, not hardware. But
Hard
anyway, the hard copy business is still flourishing. And I gotta say, dog, I still see action at the Redbox.
I do too.
So Netflix might be out of it, but it's still action now. But I remember when I first got on it, right around Breaking Bad time.
I remember you was ordering DVDs at The Wire.
Yeah, I did that first.
That's what made me start watching The Wire.
That's what happened. It was The Wire first, and then I got on the Breaking Bad later. That was right after my first divorce. I said, "See, I fucked
Your
up."
first one? How many you had?
I fucked up right there. That's what happened.
How many you had?
Only had one.
You said your first one.
Yeah, I should have said my only one.
Okay.
My only divorce. This is when it happened. That's when I cut the cable. I started streaming and doing Netflix. And it's the end of an era, man. End of an era. I mean, Netflix is way more profitable now.
They cut their losses.
They ain't got to deal with that hardware and postage and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's all over the internet. They saving money, dog, and raising prices.
Oh, really?
That a bit.
They give
You ever
some
notice?
I don't pay no attention to
Shit.
it, but I know my kids use it, so it's has some value in my house.
Better get them on that YouTube Premium. They'll stop fooling with Netflix.
What do you mean YouTube Premium?
You already got it.
I do have it.
Yeah, so you get them watching that, dog. It's over.
What the fuck they gonna watch on YouTube?
All kind of shit. They got all kind of kiddie stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying. You stop watching that shit, or that you stop using Netflix. Oh, that's H-Time.
That's Travis Scott. Yadiel Gonzalez, youngster, was selling weed out of Popeyes. He had a customer come up there. He got into a shootout because a drug deal gone bad, and he started shooting at the customer. Customer tried to steal a backpack where the weed was at. I wanted to call
the customer came for some chicken.
I wanted to call this Popeyes on the show.
Well, that could be a lawsuit. Wait.
No, it's not. If I call and ask, they want to make a statement in reference to the shooting.
Well, you got to announce what you're doing first.
Hey, this is the Shoot from the Hip Show podcast.
Okay.
And we're live here. We want to know if you like.
And we want to ask y'all a fucked up question real fast.
Yeah.
See if you're going to give us a fucked up answer.
Yeah. Might come in there like that dude that say that girl that got kidnapped with McDonald's check.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might get an event like that.
Man, that just make me want to stay up out of Popeyes, man. I'm almost done with all these chain chicken joints.
Okay.
Had some KFC recently. It was terrible.
I want KFC so bad.
That shit was trash.
Man, they had KFC in so long.
Had it yesterday, before yesterday. It wasn't no good.
Really?
Yeah, disappointed.
All right.
They cutting the recipe. They doing something to it.
Hamas or Palestine versus Israel.
I see it in.
I don't have any notes on this, but here's what happened. You know what happened?
There was a fire. There was a fire strike.
I was trying to read more into the background of why all of this happened, and what it sounded like to me is Israel had it coming.
Yeah, they've been had it coming for some years now.
Yeah, and it's sad because everybody keeps saying they stand with Israel, but the Palestinians are the one that get fucked over all the time.
Yeah, they kind of
now,
like.
And the
like
way that
people.
Palestine or Hamas came back at them wasn't right because a lot of people that are innocent in this, were just kind of collateral damage.
Hey, Palestine matters.
Yeah, you ought to put that on the show.
That ought to be the tight name of the show.
We'll get kicked out the internet. Dude.
Oh man, they gonna run us out of here, Palestine.
So a lot of people are standing. A few, not a lot. Some people are standing with Palestine. But anyway, Israel, they own all the land. Well, there was Christianity, Judaism, and Muslim. They all had laid claim to. It's supposed to be God's territory, and that's why it's so sacred. And for whatever reason,
it was given to Israel.
Yeah, it was given to Israel, and they separated the shit. And they keep taking away from Israel, and they have no rights. They have no rights, and they get their land taken. They separate them so they can't have too much in one area.
Yeah, they suffocate them.
Yeah, so now
Israel
take
away the resources.
Israel has cut off the electricity, everything, so the Palestinians can have nothing. So
Hamas was like,
God
God damn it, they said we got to do something about this.
So they came in on fucking paratroopers and shit, blowing motherfuckers away, and man, it's crazy. So I don't know. Some people think this could start a world war.
Hey man, what side you stand on?
So if you want to hear if you really want to get some knowledge on, there's several videos on YouTube that just give the truth and aren't one-sided. Or maybe you can look at both sides and then come up with your own opinion. But I will say that
somebody always got a slant, man.
Mark Lamont Hill is very vested in this, and he talks about it all the time, which I don't understand because I read all this stuff and I watch all these videos, and I always go to the contents to see how people feel or how people.
You mean the comments?
Comments. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And they were saying how it was great for Mark Lamont Hill to explain the apartheid and stuff like that. And I instantly thought about, well, I mean, say what you want. I mean, the same thing goes on here with whites and blacks. And nobody never says anything. And I wonder why he's so vested in that and others aren't invested in explaining why black people are still suffering from the stuff we suffer from. Now, are we still enslaved? We're not picking cotton and stuff like that, but we don't have ownership of anything. White people they own everything. Jews own everything, and black people own nothing. And every time we try to get something, they find some kind of way to take it away. Why are white institutions of higher learning, held in such high regard? HBCUs, struggling, and part of the things that we can do, but there also needs to be, the same type of attention given on why we don't own any professional sports teams. Why do our white people that every resource that provides wealth has been handed down by nepotism or from generation to generation to white people, and we've never gotten anything back. We still don't own anything here. So while we talking this, I still was wondering why this black man was so vested in it. Now, if you're going to cover it like you covering football, he's like, hey, I'm just interested in the story of.
Now, is he leaning one way?
He leans on Palestinian side.
Okay.
Yeah. But he also was taken off CNN because he spoke out about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's passionate about it. But again, my thing is, if you look at every oil company, if you look at Microsoft, now those guys created those companies. But when you look at oil stuff like this, with you your mineral rights, that black people don't own, that one T-Boone Pickens own all of that stuff. If you look at Exxon, like we don't even have people on the board of these billion-dollar companies, and I believe the same thing goes on there, goes on here. Now, white people did us bad later, years ago, not even 100 years, but years ago, and it's still going on there. I want the same, I want the world to talk about how white America does black people, how we don't own anything, and how our entertainment industry is used to kind of, I still feel like rap music is like the downfall of a lot of black men,
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. But you go ahead, Hunter.
That was a few cents, dog. There's more than 2.
It is.
Hey man, you passionate about it, man.
I mean, I am, because I feel like we supposed to own some shit. I feel like, and don't give us some shit. Like some shit needs to be put in place, and we need to take the shit over, and we need to have roots and generational wealth aside from owning record labels and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like white people own the stuff that came from the earth, the oil. You know what I'm saying? Like they own that. They own all the pipelines, or they use that to buy all the sports franchises, and we'll never own any of these motherfuckers.
I got something to piggyback
down
on
the white person, the white person.
Our man, Mr. Gates.
Yes,
he's doing a documentary about this little section of West Las Vegas.
I know he's working on something.
Yeah. So I asked my cousin Bob, who's gonna be here this weekend. Do we know about that? He's like, yeah.
He know Gates?
He doesn't know Gates.
He heard about this.
But I've told him about,
okay.
But he knew about the area. He's like, yeah, man, it was one of those spots where we was really getting down and getting busy. And they tried to gentrify it. And they had this one little spot that was supposed to be a historical marker that Vegas wanted to put a casino in. And today he sent me a picture where they just had burned that down.
Really?
So they could put a casino there.
And nobody talk about it.
Ain't nobody talking about it.
But Gates gonna talk about it.
I'm sure he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so anyway, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, dog. I mean, you said it all. I mean, I can sum it up as, hey, man, the ones that win, they get to tell the story and they get to own the shit. That's it, dog. It's a rigged game. We all know it is.
Do you have anything to say about Hamas and the way they
I feel like
seek revenge?
Hamas is pulling some Malcolm X.
Yeah.
So if you believe in their side of things, then you're not mad at them.
Exactly.
That's it.
All right, this is Shoot from the Hip show. That's our win.
Yeah.
We got a voicemail. We'll come right back. We'll get that voicemail. Then we get to some fuckery, man.
Hold up.
Later.
If this your first time listening, take it smooth and just sit slow and consider this your welcome to the Shoot from the Hip show.